everyone, Steve here at the Drifta fans event at Bluff Creek. Rob's running this one and we've got a fair crowd here. It's a heap of dots, we're in Dot Alley. So then over here we've got our dot trailer, which we didn't have last year. We had a teardrop camper, but had a look at a heap of trailers and we decided to get one at Christmas time, and we've done a few trips in it now and we love it. So yeah, this is it here. So it's a walk up hard top. So basically what that means, you just step up here, climb up the step, unzip it and get in bed, and that's how easy it is. And this thing here literally only takes 30 seconds to set up, just 2 clips, and it's a clamshell. And then just set this awning up here if you want it. This is just an awning just to help you out with the sun and that coming in the afternoon, keep it nice and cool. This is our campsite, so got our Snow Peak chairs. These are terrific, really quick and easy to fold up, nice and light, and everything sort of, all this stuff here you see here all goes inside here. So that's why we went with this camper from our teardrop, because basically because of the room we have inside it, just so much storage. So with our teardrop we were putting everything on our bed, and it was losing the flexibility to be able to pull up at night and just quickly camp, whereas this, we can just pop the top, jump in bed. We can still get up in the morning, come out the back here to our kitchen, which we have out here. This is our kitchen area here, so that little cover there goes up, and in here we've got all our tea and coffee. We've got our battery management system, USBs, water, got all our drawers in here. So in here we've got more storage, as well as in the back here we've got more storage in here for poles, barbecues, any sort of thing. And you know, slides really easy. In here we've got little pantry cupboards, we've got coffee makers, jet boils. Up here is just for cutlery, cups. 60 litre fridge in here. That comes with the trailer, so they're terrific. And over here is just another, where our kitchen is. We can have a stove in here, or like a gas stove, metho stove, whatever particular stove you like. I think they can adapt any of these trailers to anything you have. I've seen someone have a bigger fridge in here. It's just a matter of talking to the staff, and I think it's Katrina or whoever else down there in the dot factory, and they'll do what you need. You got hot water which goes to your sink. It's all plumbed in. And over here, this stuff here it's all optional extras, but this is all the IGT gear. This is the IGT4, but this comes stand with the trailer, the part for it to go on. So it's just a matter of having the bracket, and then this stuff just makes it a dream kitchen. So over here we can wash up. We've got a sink, we've got a prep bench, we've got little cutlery holders here, knives, all sorts of things. Over here we've got a little stove in there, so that's good for just, you know, boiling up your water or things like that. And then over here we've just got a little return bench. This is all, you can get it either through the Brendale store in Brisbane or through Gloucester in Brisbane or online. So just order what you need. And I sort of found the best way to do it is to look at, there's a lot of YouTube clips and that out there with people have done that have got the gear. Also, when you come to these events, you can talk to people, look around. That's what we did. We looked around at everyone's gear and sort of found what we liked, and then we went from there. And that's the best way of talking to people, because most people you have, and you buy this gear and it's so solid, it'll last you a lifetime. So we just picked up this the other day. This is the new Uniflame larger table, and it's just like we put our little Weber on it, and that's just a perfect size. Like, it's just a little bit bigger, and this here being steel, you can put anything on there hot, so camp oven, fry pans, anything. They do have a smaller one over there, but we just picked up the larger one. I'll put that one in the back of our car, and then we'll be able to take that anywhere with us, and keep this one for the camper. So yeah, we've got the full 270-degree awning. It does have a wall kit if we want to put it up if it's raining or windy or anything like that, and it's terrific. you know, one person can put it up, but two's better. But once you get used to it, they're as easy as anything. On our camper we've got 300 watts of solar, so we've got a lithium 128 amp hour lithium battery in this. I looked at it this morning, it was down to 88%, it's now up to 100%, and I think it's only just about 10 o'clock, so just absolutely wonderful. Like, plenty of power going in there, and that'll do what we need to do, charging, any sort of thing. So it's a terrific camper, and well worth looking into. So with our Drifta camper, how we actually got into it, oh look, here's my wife coming. This is my wife Anne.
Hi guys.
It was actually Anne that first got us into Drifta. When we had our teardrop, we were actually looking, when we were thinking about getting a camper, Anne actually was looking up on the internet, and she was looking up
Australian-made campers.
Australian-made campers, and because we wanted to buy Australian, and we ended up, she's seen the Drifta site, and then we seen another site which is in Warwick, which is not too bad from our hometown in Kingaroy, and we went with the teardrop to start off with, because we only had a little Subaru XV 2-cylinder car, and we couldn't tow anything heavy. But as our camping's evolved, we got a bigger car, and thus we went for the bigger camper. And we did originally want to buy this Drifta camper, because we looked at it at the website, but our car wasn't capable of pulling it, and that was our main decision, the reason we didn't buy it originally. But
it was always the plan.
But it was always the plan to go back to this, because we just like the idea of it being Australian made, and all the products on it, like the people that build it are all employed in Australia, and that was we're a firm believer that. I used to have my own business, and I know what it's like to run your own business and be relying on people buying your product, and I try and support, you know, Australian businesses where I can.
And also the service.
And the service you get, yeah.
Aftermarket service.
Yeah, because you know, if you buy something like this, if you have a problem or anything, you can ring up and someone's fixing it straight away, or they're looking into how to fix it, and you know, you got no worries. Like I know if I go anywhere and something was broken or whatever, I could ring up and say, look, something's gone wrong, something's broken, which it hasn't happened, but I know that it'll get repaired. And what our first product was actually a Snow Peak fire pit. That was the first thing we ever bought. It's in the back of the camper today. We haven't got it out yet, but it all started with that, and we ended up we just started evolving and buying more, and we got into the IGT with our other camper, the chairs, and as we got more, like I said, the teardrop just started getting fuller and fuller, and then we sort of thought, nah, we come to this event last year, and we looked at this trailer because it was just new on the market. This is actually the first walk-up hardtop, so and we absolutely love it, because we just did 3 weeks away going up to North Queensland, and what we found is we could just pull up anywhere or in a caravan park or whatever, and you were set up within 30 minutes. You were set up, you had your bed made, you were sitting down in a chair, you had a beer, a rum, whatever you want to drink, and it just makes your camping so much more enjoyable. And that's what it's all about. When you want to go camping, you don't want to be messing around, putting up tents, having arguments, and sort of going, damn, I'm so frustrated because it's just taken me an hour and a half just to set up your campsite. So with this, it just makes camping more enjoyable. Then you can get out and do the other things, do the sightseeing, you know, go 4-wheel drive and whatever you're into. So that's what we like about it the most. But probably the number one reason is just the company itself, and the reliability, Australian made, and it's just a terrific product.